Can an American manufacturer really break 70 years of European dominance in Formula One? In a category ruled by Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull, comes a giant from Detroit, carrying a name that screams luxury, endurance pedigree, and now two seasoned F1 drivers ready for the fight, Sergio Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas. Today on Pulso F1, we dive into the story of the Cadillac Formula One team. A dream born in Le Mans over 70 years ago, sharpened in the fierce battlegrounds of IMSA, and now aiming for the very summit of world motorsport. Buckle up, because this ride is as bold as it sounds. The birth of a new team. January 5th, 2023, Michael Andretti, head of Andretti Global and General Motors, announced what no one thought possible: the Andretti Cadillac Formula One team. The concept was unique. Combine the Andretti dynasty — remember, Mario Andretti was Formula One world champion back in 1978 — with the Cadillac brand, a symbol of American prestige and engineering excellence. The FIA approved the bid in 2023, although Liberty Media and rival teams slowed its official entry. The context was undeniable. The United States had become F1's fastest-growing market, hosting three iconic races: Miami, Austin, and Las Vegas. The stage was set, the audience was ready. What was missing? A true American works team. Cadillac wanted to be that flag. Cadillac's history in motorsport. Back in the 1950s, Cadillac rolled into Le Mans with the daring Le Monstre, a wild aerodynamic prototype years ahead of its time. It didn't win, but it made history for its audacity. 50 years later, they were back. In the early 2000s, the Cadillac Northstar LMP entered the American Le Mans Series. They didn't conquer Audi's powerhouse dynasty, but Cadillac proved their appetite for elite competition. Fast forward to 2017, the Cadillac DPI VSR dominates IMSA, storms Daytona, and claims multiple championships. By 2023, Cadillac returned to Le Mans with the V-Series R, breaking into the top 10. Now, all of that racing DNA, all those battles fought on the toughest tracks in the world, are being channeled into one goal: Formula One glory. Constructors and engines General Motors confirmed Cadillac will build its own hybrid power unit by 2028. Until then, the team will compete with a customer engine, buying time to perfect their powerhouse for the future. Key innovations Cadillac brings to F1. Bold aerodynamics, with roots traced back to the 1950 Le Monstre. Next-gen hybrid systems developed in IMSA, already proven under 24-hour stress tests. Technical lessons from endurance racing, where reliability is just as vital as speed. Racing DNA beyond Formula One. Cadillac is no rookie to top-tier competition. Their track record includes IMSA and Le Mans, with multiple endurance wins. The legendary 24 Hours of Daytona, 4 outright victories. Collaboration through Andretti Autosport in IndyCar. Direct presence in global endurance racing, WEC. Add Andretti's resume: IndyCar titles, Indy 500 victories, and even Formula E success, and you get a partnership that fuses American grit with global ambitions. Ownership and leadership. The Cadillac F1 project is a joint operation. Andretti Global and General Motors. Michael Andretti acts as CEO, while GM President Mark Roos serves as the corporate anchor. Graham Loudon, a seasoned UK entrepreneur with previous F1 leadership at Virgin and Marussia, steps in as team director. And behind the scenes, ex-engineers from McLaren and Alpine have reportedly been recruited already. Expect their sponsorship portfolio to reflect Cadillac's premium identity: luxury watches, cutting-edge tech, green energy brands, all aligned to make Cadillac not just a team, but a lifestyle statement. Controversy and politics. The Cadillac Andretti entry hasn't been smooth. The FIA approved it, but Liberty Media has stalled the final green light. Rival teams argue against adding an 11th team, citing diluted profits. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff captured the debate bluntly: having Cadillac is important, but I want to see an actual engine on track. This battle has become more than just sporting, it's political. The drivers, Perez and Bottas. Here's the bombshell: Cadillac has signed Sergio Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas for its historic debut in the 2026 season. Checo Perez, hailing from Guadalajara, Mexico, Over 250 Grand Prix starts, 6 wins, 30-plus podiums. He has raced with Sauber, McLaren, Force India, Racing Point, and Red Bull, and was instrumental in Verstappen's championship runs, with iconic victories in Monaco 2022 and Baku 2021. Vice champion in 2023, third in 2022. Checo signs a 3-year deal, 2026 to 28, as Cadillac's team leader, the first Mexican driver ever to spearhead a U.S. factory team in Formula One. Valtteri Bottas, from Finland, former driver for Williams, Mercedes, and Alfa Romeo, with 10 wins, 67 podiums, and 20 poles. Twice a runner-up in world championships during Mercedes' hybrid dominance, Bottas brings consistency, speed in qualifying, and sharp technical feedback. He joins on a 2-year deal, 2026 to 27. Together they form a unique duo. Checo, the tire whisperer and strategic genius. Bottas, the cool methodical qualifier and development specialist. This lineup gives Cadillac the potential to fight for results much earlier than anyone expects. Headquarters and strategy. The team's main campus is rising in Fishers, Indiana. 90,000 square meters of pure cutting-edge engineering, complete with wind tunnels and simulation centers. At the same time, a European base in Silverstone places Cadillac in the heart of Formula One, alongside Red Bull, Aston Martin, and Mercedes. The road ahead. As of 2025, Cadillac has yet to compete, but the signings of Perez and Bottas have already dominated headlines across the motorsport world. Preparations for 2026 are full throttle. Prototype testing, hybrid simulations, and IMSA knowledge feeding directly into F1 development. Expectations? Not titles right away. Cadillac aims to shock with podiums in its first phase and step up as a genuine championship contender once the GM-built engine arrives in 2028. Cadillac doesn't just come with money or luxury. It comes fueled by the hunger to prove that America can challenge Europe on its own turf. Today, their journey rests on the shoulders of Perez and Bottas, two drivers who represent exactly what Cadillac wants to be: resilient, elegant, and fiercely competitive. The only question is, will history repeat itself? Will we witness another miracle like Braun GP in 2009? Or will Cadillac be remembered as the giant that couldn't break Europe's grip? Tell us in the comments, will Checo Perez lead Cadillac to the podium in its debut? Or will Bottas's Finnish calmness be the secret weapon? Don't forget to subscribe to Pulso F1 and hit the bell for more legendary stories, because here, speed is only the beginning.